Alright, greeting guys. Welcome back to another episode at your Dr. DIY's channel. Okay, so today video is rather going to be very short and a simple tutorial. Okay, so how you're going to install a simple water irrigation system to your home where it can water your plants automatically as and when needed when you set the appropriate timing. Okay, so I'm going to make it very simple, and it's going to be rather useful for you guys if you are thinking of going for a vacation, or if you are going for work duration, leaving your home for a few days, and your home you have a lot of plants which you need to water. Okay, fear not, solution is here only at Dr. DIY's channel, so stay tuned and watch the show. Okay, so first thing first, we need some of these items. I will put the link in the description below on where you can get such items, right? So in this case, for a water irrigation system, it comes with a micro drip sprinkler, or rather I will say a micro drip irrigator, right? So this one, basically you fix it up to your hose, okay, and you can adjust by turning it clockwise or anti-clockwise the amount of water droplets to be coming out. Okay, so later we will see how it works. You need some T connection. You need a quick, or maybe a few of these quick release connectors, right? These quick release connectors basically just goes inside here, right? Later we will see how it works. It comes also together with a holder which you put the tube here, okay, and you put it on the grass or in the soil itself, so it will hold the sprinkler or the irrigator in position firmly. You might need maybe a linear connection or a Y connection, okay, nipple valve for this quick release adapter to be insert depending on your connection. You might need such a connection, okay, to on and off the water supply going to your water irrigation system, to control the amount of water going to the inlet of your irrigator or the timer. You might need this, okay. And last but not least, the irrigator timer itself. Okay, what we have here is a manual version. Okay, so this manual version, basically this timer, you set it manually how many minutes you want it to operate. So once the settings is reached, it will trigger the valve inside. Mechanically, water will go in and water will come out, and it will go into your irrigation system which you have built. So what we are going to do now, we are going to build this irrigation system, and we are going to link it to this manual water timer, right? I will also share with you where you can get a electronic version of it, because electronic version is much more convenient to use. Not only that, I will also put the link where you can get an electronic version which is powered by a solar, so you need not to worry about its power input. Okay, you just supply the batteries at the first time and you let the charging take place using a solar panel, right? So let's build the irrigation system now. Okay, so what we are going to do first is we are going to connect this hose now okay, to this quick release adapter. So it's rather a simple connection. We just need to take this guy, put it in. Such adapter is available. You just gently squeeze it in. If it's hard to go in, you might want to put some water. Okay, so I just make it a bit wet. Push it in. Yep, until it goes right in. So you bring it. And you just screw it in. Okay, so you got your inlet. This black hose normally use in supplying oxygen to the fish aquarium. Similar hose, but it's just that it is black color, right? It is a PTFE material. So this is going to be here. So I'm going to use this silicone type of hose, right? It is appropriate to use actually this black hose. Okay, normally if you purchase all this, they will give you this black hose, but I'm out of this black hose, so I'm just going to use the silicone hose, which is normally used to supply oxygen for the fish tank. So I'm going to put it inside here now. Gently just squeeze this guy in. Okay, so if you want it to be firm, it is recommended you apply some super glue. Okay, so this is the super glue, just around here. Okay, so it will not snap off in case the pressure gets too high, if the weather is too hot, when the pressure build-ups. So you just put some glue. So now we are going to connect it to the irrigating system. So how to build your sprinkler now? So you got a sprinkler, okay, and you got the hose, the black hose, right? So this hose is given. So just gently take the sprinkler, put it inside and press it all the way until it goes to the end. Okay, so this sprinkler you can open up counterclockwise, it comes out, and then you can tighten up clockwise, right? It's written, you can see here, to increase the amount of water you go anti-clockwise, to decrease the amount of water you go clockwise. Alright, so you have already got your connection now. This is for one pot, okay, recommended for one plant. And then secure it with a clip given to you, a U clip, just by putting it there. Yep, so you got it, and you're going to connect it here. So let's go and do the connection now to the plant itself. Okay, so how are we going to do? We have the incoming of the water now. So this incoming of the water basically is giving supply to the pond here for the pets. So we forget about this. So we are going to tap the incoming from here, right? So we are going to use a Y adapter. Okay, so the incoming will be going here, output will be 2, one will be going to this water tank, and one more we are going to do, which is going to go up and it's going to supply water to these pots of plants which is hanging here. So remember, we got this connection done. So simply just now gently put in the T, okay, to the end of this, or you want to put it down is better. Okay, so when you put it in, it is recommended to secure it firmly by means of super glue, because from my experience this thing tends to pop off when the weather is hot. Okay, if you do not want to use super glue, you may just put some cable tight on it. So I'm using super glue. So you got a T connection now. So this is the incoming. Gently connect it to the end here. I'm also going to do the same here, applying super glue. Right. Now just before I do that, I'm going to put a valve so I can anytime off and on the supply of water. So I'm going to connect it here. So after such a connection is done, got a T there with your sprinkler. Now it's time to secure it to the plant itself. This is where you hold the holder. You need a holder. So you got a holder now. So you position it accordingly. So in this case, I'm going to just put it like this. And we are going to do that. Yeah. This is for pot number 1. So similarly, you may repeat for the same thing. It goes to pot number 2, to pot number 3, pot number 4, and so forth, right? So once you are installing the holder, what you want to do is you want to remove all the air inside, so you may connect the water, let the water come out freely to push out all the air. Okay, so you will notice some of the nozzles are faulty. Okay, so how you know the nozzle is faulty is when you close it tight, water still comes out. Okay, so these are the faulty one which you need to replace. You just snap it out and put a different one in. Okay guys, so just a tip, you don't want to have many droplets coming out at one time, okay, because you will ruin the plant's roots, okay, depending on the nature of how long you want to water the plant. So the objective of this type of sprinkler is you want the drip to come out one at a time. So example, this is a bad watering system, right? So this will basically cause overflow of water and it will spoil the roots of the plant. So a good way is to correctly turn the nozzle in such that you will have a single drop of water with respect to time. Okay, so this is how you put it. So you might want to monitor after installing this, the connection between the T and the hose, because sometimes you will see water coming out here, so it's not secured. That's why you need to put the super glue, or you got to tighten up here by means of cable tie. Okay, so a quick update. I just received the solar powered water irrigation timer. This is how it looks like. Okay, so you have the solar panel here and you will get the timer. Obviously they will not give you the battery, but you have to put your battery in. It uses 2 AAA rechargeable batteries, so you have to put in the rechargeable batteries, AAA. Okay, the higher the ampere the better. In this case is 1000 mAh. I think is more than enough. So after putting in the battery, basically you need to set the timer. Okay, so what you need to do is you go to program. First you set the time. So when you set the time, you just click time and then this 21 will blink. So you just go up or down. Once you are ready with it, then you just press set, and then it will go to the minute. The minute will blink now. So you go up or down, and then you press set. So the time is already set, and then the day will blink. So you just click. So now it's Monday, so press set. So it's already set, and then now you want to set the program. So let's go to program. So in this case, I've already set 1, I've already set 2. So let's see for number 3. Okay, I'm going to show you for a setting which we will store it on program 3. All together you will have 16 different programs. So in other words, you can program 16 different scenarios or setup for your water irrigation system. So let's say if you want to use number 16. So program number 16, you press set. Okay, so now what is the start time you want to on the timer? Okay, so start time, say for example you want it to on at 8 AM sharp. So this is adapting 24 hours. So 8 AM means it will be 8, set, go to the time. So time is 00, set, and then what is the run time in hours and in minutes. Okay, so in hours I will just put it 0, not too long. And then in minutes it will be, say for example, I just want it to be maybe 2 or 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes, and then set. So once you press set, it will go to second. It will go to number second. You just press down, it will go to third. Once it goes to third, you press down another time. It goes to Sunday, you press set. It goes to Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you press another time set, you will get a star there. You press set. So in other words, program number 16, it is set to operate at 8 AM sharp for 3 minutes for the entire week. So that is how you set it. Okay, so if you do not want for the entire week, you want for the certain days, you select the certain days, which days you want, right? That's why they give you 16 different programs. Okay, you can. So once everything is done, you just click time. You click time, it comes here. Make sure you have the word auto. You click, you press this, automatically it will come this. So this is to be shown on your screen. Make sure you have auto and time, showing that the timer is already ready to implement the settings you have applied. So make sure you have the timer set to auto. Okay, so now I will show you how to fix the basic fixtures. Okay, I'm just going to show you how to fix the fixtures because the fixtures are not being fixed. So it comes with a quick release socket. Make sure you put in the rubber and you gently fasten it at the bottom. Okay, so for the display you have a silicone seal. You just put it in around the panel, around the perimeter of your display, and you gently just screw in the cover. Okay, this is like a water seal. So on top here, the fixture, there is a seal. Okay, so this seal goes down and then it goes here. You got to gently push it in. Okay, make sure it's all in properly. You got to push it in and you screw it in, such that the thread is outside and you have the filter mounted inside. So now what we are going to do is we are going to connect it to a pipe. Inlet is here because the arrow is pointing this. So the water is going to go here and it's going to come out here. Okay, and they also give you this connector if you want to use it. Okay, to a 4mm inner diameter hose. Right? So you want to change this to a normal hose, you can change the socket. This is universal, you can buy it differently. Right? Okay. Okay, so we have did the connection. Okay, simple connection lah, basically, right? So the water goes in here, okay, with a simple quick release nipple. So the inlet, we put a stopper valve here in case you want to do any maintenance work, so you can off and you can remove this filter. So we put a filter here because we do not want any debris to go in and to spoil the solar irrigation timer. So the water will go there, goes in a timer, and it will come out. Okay, so we are going to mount this on the wall and see how it's going to be. The water irrigation solar timer has been fixed now to the wall. Okay, so this is the final look how it's mounted. Basically a Y connection is used, so you have the incoming going in, right? So the outcoming, there is two outlets because we are using one for the pond and one more is going straight to the solar timer inlet. So this is the inlet, right? So it goes in now and the water stops because there is a program, right? So when the program triggers based on your setting, water will be released straight to the irrigation setup which you have installed. Let's see how it works manually, because you can also set the timer to on by default for 15 minutes. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we are just going to take this thing out so you can see the water coming out. Okay, we are just going to unscrew this guy, this cap. So we are going to press on. The moment you press on, you can see the hour blinks 0. So you press set and the time by default it gives you 15 minutes. You press set, so you see water will come out, right? So in other words, it will run now for 14 minutes continuously, and upon reaching complete 15 minutes the water will stop. So if you want to off manually, you just it offs. Okay, so that is how it works. Okay, so we hope this video have brought in some valuable information and some simple DIY techniques on how you can set your water irrigation system at your respective homes. All the accessories purchased in this video will be provided in the link to the description of this video. Remember to check them out. So remember, providing solutions without boundaries for a better lifestyle. I'm your host from Dr. DIY's channel. Remember, do like, leave a comment and subscribe to the channel. Till we meet again now, take care and all the best.